guys, so I wanted to come on and go over with you guys reconciling. So I cannot stress enough. I know that you hear me say a lot, stress enough, but it's one of the things that the reason why bookkeeping is so important is reconciling. Very important to reconcile your bank accounts, credit cards, any loans you have, anything, any transactions that are going on in your business, very important to reconcile. So I wanted to go over those steps with you and see if this is a helpful video for you. And if you want to see it step by step on the QuickBooks online screen, let me know and I will be glad to make that video. So the steps to reconcile. First thing above all, the first thing you're going to do is find that statement. So find the statement of the month that you will be reconciling. And next step is going to be to match up the beginning balance in your statement to the beginning balance on the reconciling page. So it comes from the last time you reconciled, that would have been the ending balance. But of course, this is the next month. So be at the beginning of the month, ending balance from the previous month is going to be the beginning balance for the next month. So again, match up your beginning balance from your statement on your reconciling page. And the next step would be to enter your ending balance from your statement onto the reconciling page. So match up ending balance. And of course, you are going to also enter the ending date. So we're entering the ending balance and the ending date. So after that, we're gonna do what is so important in bookkeeping, which is match up your transactions. This is where I personally feel like this is where bookkeeping is so important, because we are gonna match up that all transactions in QuickBooks match up what we have done in our bank transactions. So again, we're matching up all bank transactions to what we have entered in QuickBooks. And this is where we will be able to determine if maybe there was a transaction that was entered twice, or maybe there was a typo in a transaction, or maybe there's a transaction that was never entered. This is why reconciling will be so important, because this is where we would be able to determine all of this and have our balances match up from QuickBooks with our bank account. It's the major part of bookkeeping, I feel, and that's what we do, right, in bookkeeping. So we're matching up all transactions, and of course, if all transactions have matched up, then we are going to get a zero at the when we reconcile. And that does not mean that we have a zero balance in our account. It just means that based on all the transactions that we clicked on, that we have matched up to our bank statement, everything is matching up. So all transactions that we have entered in QuickBooks match up to what is in the bank statement. This is what we are all aiming for when we are reconciling, is that zero, because that means all transactions are exactly the same way that they were entered, that they were done in our bank accounts. And when we get that zero in reconciling, of course, we are going to save that report. Usually there's a report generated, a detailed report of all the transactions and of everything that was reconciled. I personally save that onto a USB just in case, because you never know. Something can happen in the system, or for whatever reason, everything gets wiped out. This will be your backup draft or your hard copy of being able to import all that information back into the system. And after we have done the saving, of course, saving a rough report of it, we will input a ending date or setup if you have not set up the ending date. And this is very important because it keeps us from making mistakes or changing anything that we have reconciled in the future. So when we set up a ending date, it will alert us after we set it up, of course, that if we try to make a change in anything that we have reconciled, a window will pop up and let us know, are you sure that you want to make this change? And of course, this is a way of keeping us from making or changing a transaction that we have already reconciled. Those are the steps that I go over or go through when I'm reconciling. And I hope that this video has been helpful for you. And if it has, please subscribe to my channel. And I hope that I will see some comments in there. And again, just let me know what you guys would like to see. And I am here for any questions. So I hope that this was informative for you. Bye. See you next week.